The Dao Gong system is a method of training that builds power, concentration, coordination, internal energy known as qi, self-defense skills, and high levels of meditation. Dao Gong draws on ancient Buddhist and Taoist military and medical knowledge. It blends these traditions into a seamless expression of their essence in the form of a mind-body-spirit art that strengthens and transforms the practitioner. Physically, Dao Gong trains our muscles, tendons, sinews, joints, bones, and internal organs. Mentally, it trains our concentration, coordination, sensitivity, awareness, calmness, determination, and equanimity. Emotionally, it trains our energy to stay calm and centered, and gradually leads to more joy. Spiritually, Dao Gong reveals deeper levels of ourselves. It highlights our weaknesses and opens our hearts and minds to greater potential and a more meaningful life. Dao Gong is about self-mastery. It begins with working on building a strong foundation. This is the stage of moulding the body and sharpening and strengthening the mind. At first, we might have a lot of resistance because the training challenges our habitual patterns and comfort zone. Gradually, through effort and inspiration, we become stronger, more confident, and more contented. According to the Dao Gong philosophy, the human being is the highest level of creation. Developing ourselves to the fullest expression of our true potential is the greatest form of art. My teacher, Wang Chongfei, studied with high-level masters in China and has shared this legacy with his students in Australia. Fei began his training with his teacher at the age of 12. At first, he studied classical Chinese language and Chinese medicine. After 2 years, his teacher asked if he would like to learn martial arts. He thought that his teacher was too old and only a scholar. Then, to satisfy his students' doubts, Fei's teacher performed a one-arm handstand on a roped fence. He was 72 years of age. Fei immediately bowed and asked to learn from him. Dao Gong is Fei's expression of the knowledge passed down to him. Wu stands for inspiration. When we are inspired to achieve a goal of real value, we strive to find the necessary strength within us to succeed. It is an awakening to our highest potential. Dao means the way or method of training. Without the correct procedure and guidance, it is impossible to reach the higher levels. Gong or skill is a result of time and effort invested in achieving the full expression of this potential. The system has its roots in a little-known Buddhist form of Xing Yi Chuan, or heart-mind boxing. It also draws from Tai Chi, Bagua, and Tai Yi Wu Xing Chuan, a form of Taoist Kung Fu. Training progresses from the external to the internal. The more solid the external foundation, the higher and deeper the internal. Training starts with building a solid foundation. This is developed through the various forms of low leg training. This type of training was kept secret until now. Next, we learn to open our bodies and release our power. This is known as Fa Jin training. There is a variety of ways to achieve this, from the static tiger punch to the more dynamic forms such as dragon tiger punch kick. Students will then progress to learning Xing Yi Lu He Chuan, or heart-mind six-harmony boxing. It is sometimes called Army Xing Yi. This develops the whole body coordination, deep roots, low center of gravity, concentration, and internal power. At this stage, we also begin learning dynamic and static forms of Qigong or energy work. The main practice is Sun Ti standing. This is the foundation of many of our practices, and it leads to a high achievement in Dao Gong. Gradually, a Buddhist version of the 5 fists of Xing Yi, the core of our system, is introduced. 2-person exercises, such as Pei Dao or body conditioning and push hands, are also learnt to develop sensitivity and ward off power. The training practices selected for this Dao Gong workout are some of the pillars that form the basis of this system. They are fundamental to laying a strong foundation for the next level. It is easy to underestimate the importance of these practices. We say, until you enter the door, you will have no understanding of what lies within the house. Practice diligently and you will experience the wonder and joy of this art.